Good morning, everyone. So today is Sunday, the 20th of April 2025. I'm here. I'm going to tell you about the material, about the topic that I presented last week in the class, and I think it's interesting because it's talking about Abbasid. Okay, I will share the paper. Yeah, this one. Okay. Uh, how? What happened to my? Wait for a moment. Okay, this one. Okay, let's start. So last week I read two articles. It's not article, but one a chapter of book and one article. So for the first reader, I read this book, The Muslim World, from its origin to the dawn of modernity. It's written by Michael Cook and published last year. So the main argument when he talked Abbasid dynasty, he said that sorry, I can see. So the Abbasid is really successful in the first century. In the first century, they ruled. So after that, there were many rebellions. Civil war. There was civil war. So yeah, it's only succeed in the first century of ruling. After that, it's not ruling but reigning. Reigning means that means that uh you don't have you don't have a strong power. So before we going to discuss what actually happened at the time, or what rebellions happened, so here the author shows us some key features that may have helped stabilize the state. So according to the author, yeah, Abbasid is stronger than Umayyad because of some factors. One of them is about one of them is because of the biography aspect. So Iraq has irrigated agriculture. It has somewhat which made Iraq more richer and also more populous. So they can get much taxes from the society. And also they started to employ uh, wazir, wazir, and also individual regnal titles by the ruler. So if you comparing to Umayyad dynasty, so maybe we will know Umayyad caliphates by their names: Muawiyah bin Abu Sultan, Muawiyah bin Abi Sufyan, Malik bin Abdurrahman, Umar, yeah, Umar bin Abdul Aziz, right? But for Abbasid dynasty, we will know the caliphate based on their titles like Ar-Rashid, Al-Mahdi, Al-Hadi, and also Ar-Rashid, etc. So these structures caused caused Abbasid stronger and make Abbasid unstable in ruling for the first century. But according to the author, the dynasty also was beset by frequent rebellions. Many rebellions occurred at the time. It came from the sectarian organizations like Shi'i Kharijin and Muslim Rebellion, even Sunni mainstream. So Sunni mainstream again the unjust ruler from Abbasid dynasty. Not only that, in Abbasid era, the Fourth Civil War occurred also. So the first civil war is conflict between Al-Amin and Al-Ma'mun. So before Al-Rashid died, he appointed Al-Amin to become the next Khalif, and Al-Ma'mun uh, uh, will be given would be given um, Khorasan. He will Khorasan, but after Al-Rashid died, there were conflict between these brothers. Al-Amin wanted to take Khorasan to become the Abbasid dynasty, and Al-Amin also want to take it again. Yeah, it's really complex, the conflict between them. So until the forces between Al-Amin and Al-Ma'mun, they met at Troy, which led to Al-Amin execution. So Al-Amin died, and after that, Al-Ma'mun governed Abbasid from Khurasan, which it led to the disappointment Abbasid family. Because of what? Because Al-Ma'mun didn't rule in Iraq, but he appointed Ali Ar-Rida to the throne in Iraq. So uh, Al-Ma'mun chose to govern Abbasid from Khurasan, and who controlled the Abbasid from Iraq was Ali Ar-Rida, and he is Shi'i. So even there were many rebellions, the dynasty was stable because of what? Because there are two factors. The first is they didn't lose the territory, and the second one is the Abbasid also didn't pay taxes to the foreign powers. And the next is this is I think we can skip this point. Yeah, this is there were many rebellions, there were many conflict among during the ruling of those caliphs. Just for example, Al-Ma'mun at the time, they forced everyone to believe in Khalqul Quran. So Al-Quran was created. So everyone who gained this idea, which is from Mu'tazila's view, so he or she would be imprisoned. Just for example, Imam Abu Hanbal, so he rejected this idea, and Al-Ma'mun, um, yeah, Al-Ma'mun take Ibn Hanbal to the prison. And now I think we are going to the next chapter. It's talking about Andalus. Um, so one question is, if you see the maps, one question is Andalus part of Abbasid dynasty or not? The question is not, because of what? Because um following the Abbasid revolution, Abdurrahman Wahid established an independent Umayyad emirate in Cordoba, marking the beginning of the period of relative autonomy of Al-Andalus. So during Abbasid ruled in this area, so in Andalus, Umayyad power was still there. This half autonomy region, which led by Abdurrahman. And focusing on Al-Andalus, we are going to discuss it through this article, Genealogies of Power in Al-Andalus, Politics, Religion, and Ethnicity during the 2nd or 8th until 5th or 11th century. So during the Abbasid dynasty, during during Abbasid dynasty, it's written by Maria Isabel Fierro. So the main argument from this article is how people use the genealogies to legitimate the power. Why I say that? So according to the author, being Arabian has privilege. So if you are Arabs, you have power to you have more authority. Just for example, no, I'm at the next. Just for example, the Al-Mawali. So the Mawali No, I think we discussed this first. So yeah, if you are Arab, you have privilege, you have power. Yeah, you have power. Just for example, there was Ahmadi bin Muhammad bin Allah. He is Yemeni Arab, rebelled in the area of Granada. Abdurrahman al-Thanis appointed him as governor of Jain. So Abdurrahman didn't punish Ahmad bin Muhammad because of the rebellion, but he appointed him as governor. Even when a spy reported that Ahmad bin Muhammad unjust ruler, he did something bad, Abdurrahman still didn't punish him. Because of what? Because Ahmad bin Muhammad is Arab. So as long as you are Arab, you have power, you have authority. It's just like even you did something wrong, it's okay for you. And the second is Al-Mawali. So Al-Mawali is an Arab converted to Islam and become clients of Arab tribes. So Mawali has relationship with Arabs, so that according to so that Mawali, uh, especially during Umayyad, they have high. Yeah, being a Mawla of the Umayyad could be highly rewarding. You have high position, you have high status during Umayyad, uh during the Umayyad era. Because of what? If non-Arab converted to Islam because of wala, with wala, so they will get nisbah. Just for example, Suci Amalia Al-Kanani or Al-Quraishi. So I have more privilege than other non-Arabs, than uh, other Muslim who converted other from yeah. I have more privilege than other Muslims. So the first is Arab and the second one is Al-Mawali. But later during so but later after the 10th century, they didn't get any tribal affiliation, which led to the discrimination of Al-Mawali, who non-Arab converted to Islam without wala. And the second one is Al-Muwalladun. So Al-Muwalladun is anyone who without being so anyone, they are non-Arabs. They were born among the Arabs and have been raised as an Arab. Just for example, I'm Indonesian and I was born in Saudi Arabia. I raised there, so I am Muwallad. So the Muwalladun got discrimination among Arabs and the Mawali, whereas in Maliki Mazhab they could participate at all level of Arab society. So in Umayyad dynasty in Al-Andalus, the Mazhab was Maliki, and in Maliki Mazhab it states that Al-Muwalladun can participate in at all level societies, at all level of participation. But even the Mazhab teachings allow the Muwalladun in participating, but the Arabs, the other people, reject this idea, which lead to discrimination uh, uh, to the Al-Muwalladun. And this discrimination led to the rebellion among them. So to get the legitimacy, to get the power, one of the Muwalladun, he is Ibn Hafsun, he claimed himself as Abdurrahman. Yeah, um, it's because of anyone who wants to have power, you have to have tribal affiliation to Arab. So that because of the discrimination, um, two, because of the discrimination that non-Arabs got, it led to some people, it led to a Berber community, Berber scholar. So yeah, this okay. al-Ansari. So since the 10th century, the Mawali didn't have nisbah approved by many scholars don't have nisbah. So this I said before, if someone converted to Islam and become client of Arab, they will get nisbah. But after the 10th century, the Mawali who converted to Islam, they didn't get nisbah anymore. Which and this phenomena late causes Mundir bin Sa'id al-Baduti, he is a Berber scholar. He promoted the adaptation Nisbah al-Ansari. He said that, okay guys, in بالمعنى, okay guys, it's okay if you don't have any tribal affiliation to Arab, but as long as you follow Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you can use al-Ansari tribal affiliation. So al-Ansari is tribal affiliation to Madinah's people, Ahlul Ansar. Al-Ansar is who helped people who helped Prophet and his successors, his Sahaba, during Hijrah from Mecca to Al-Madinah. So according to Mundir bin Sa'id al-Baluti, he said that it's okay to use al-Ansari as long as you follow, as long as you've uh help mean here followed Muhammad Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam teaching. So okay. So that after he said that many people use this tribal affiliation al-Ansari. And in extreme way, a Berber Solih, he claimed that himself as prophet. Well, actually I'm surprised. Someone claimed himself as Muhammad. Yeah, this phenomena, this genealogy trend using tribal affiliation to Arab was one of trend during Umayyad dynasty in Al-Andalus. So yeah, we can see the people used tribal affiliation to legitimate the power, because at the time, Arabs being Arab means you have more high status. You have higher status than non-Arabs. I think that's all from me, but I think we have to criticize this article because the author, it's simplify the politic interest. Maybe the using of genealogies or tribal affiliation is not because of politic interest. Maybe there are many factors like ideology or something else. So we have to um we don't have to generalize this motive, this factor, this motive. Yeah, maybe there are many factors of motivation why they use this tribal affiliation. Okay, I think that's for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me. Yeah, I just wanna try to practice my English, practice to deliver what I know. If you have some comments or critics, just write it down in comments box. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.